Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world, my returning subscribers, those who are watching without subscriptions, I am so royal to you all. You guys are the best. But I can only ask those who are watching without subscriptions to go ahead, smack the red button, click the notification bell so whenever we upload, you'll be able to get notified. On this very particular video, this video is asking every Nigerian home and abroad, Oduduwas, Hausas, Igbos, are you Abba Kyari in your own corner? Are you Buhari? Those who have come to kill, to destroy, and to take over. Those who are killing the indigenes of the land and repressing them with all manner of foreigners in the name of jihad. Are you Abba Kyari in your own corner, using your position to victimize others?
Immigration will collect money to facilitate your passport issuance process despite paying the required statutory fee. At the end, passport booklet no day, and you think it's only in the police that you have Abba Kyari. The NDLEA guy collects money from drug dealers to help escort their drugs, while the civil defense man employed to protect pipeline is the one holding the light for the man vandalizing the pipeline and protecting the people illegally refining crude. And you think it's only Abba Kyari. It is plenty. People imported bad premium motor spirit fuel into the country and same passed through ports, clearance and validation, destroyed people's cars without compensation. Yet, no heads will roll. And you say the full NNPC, no be Abba Kyari. They deceive yourself. The service chiefs allegedly buries money meant to buy arms in septic tank behind his house, while his men are dying in battle for lack of arms and ammunition. Tell me, between him and Abba Kyari, who was pass? A lawyer collects money from a client to file a frivolous matter just to delay the course of justice, even when he knows the truth. How is that different from the Kyari's case? A governor consistently creating security to justify his collection of security vote is actually what breeds the Kyari syndrome, free cash. A politician and his cronies amongst us over-invoice contract sum, and in some cases, we either still do a shoddy job or not execute the job at all after collecting full contract money. And today, that same politician will be blaming Abba Kyari. A lecturer sleeps with female students and collect money from the male students in exchange for mark and still goes on strike over non-payment of salaries will be shamelessly pointing accusing fingers at Abba Kyari today. A civil or public servant who is collecting kickback for doing the job he's paid to do is not different from Abba Kyari. Make I tell you if you don't know now. Our religious leaders, they sell God to their followers while collecting tithe, offering first fruits and all in the midst of hunger for their personal benefit. Tell me if that one no worse past Kyari. Remove the log in your eyes. You are a youth suffering the ineptitude and misgovernance of our politicians, and yet still collect peanuts to help them rig election. Now, they carry this country so. How about the relatives who collect his deceased brother's property, hiding under some repugnant customs, while leaving the widow and children to suffer? Definitely, that is worse than selling drugs. Your pikin know they work and know they do business, but comes home with expensive gift items and even feeds you and the entire family, buys you gifts. Are you not encouraging and nurturing the Kyari in him or her? The list is endless. Just add your own and you'll be spot on. We all join hands destroy this country. I will therefore advocate that until we collectively decide to remove the greed inherent in us and decide to imbibe good over evil, deceit, fraud, cheat, lies, and propaganda, irrespective of our position, political affiliation, tongue, or tribe, we can blame Abba Kyari today, and by tomorrow, the next day, the system will throw another Kyari in our faces.
I'm going to take decisive action because enough is enough. We have cried enough and no more crying. After this press conference, I'm not going to tell anybody about how many people have been killed in any of my local governments in Kuma. But we'll take steps to stop this. We'll complement the security agencies, but we are not going to compromise our peace and security. Again, this is enough. How can we allow our country with this level of impunity. With the APC-led government by President Muhammadu Buhari, allowing fulani herdsmen to come and murder and kill our people at will. Like I said, I've heard about other states. What they do sometimes is do more than what is happening in Benue State, but that is not my state, so I talk about my state. It is not allowed. My kinsmen have not been spared. The people that I govern in the 18 local governments in Benue State, every day is about the murderous activities of the terrorist fulani herdsmen who come and do this and go at will. And with the active support and connivance of the federal government, telling them to kill. I have alerted this country long time ago. In 2016, I said it, and I brought publications that the Fulani nationalities came together and said that they will kill, they will rape, they will maim, they will destroy, they will send people away from their ancestral home and take over the land and make Nigeria their country. And this is what they are prosecuting. And people say that no, nothing will happen. But it is already happening.
The renewed attack by suspected herders in some communities of the state, and most recently the chief security officer's village claiming lives, seems to have hit him far below the belt.
The federal government have completely failed. And I want to call on our president, President Muhammadu Buhari, to accept the fact that he has failed this country. And I want to advise him to honorably resign as president of Nigeria. Yes. He can resign and hand over to his deputy, his vice, to handle the affairs of this country. Otherwise, this country is going down. No wonder in 2014, I saw a video clip where the president promised Nigerians that he was going to take Nigeria from his APC government from top to bottom. 3 times he said it, top to bottom, APC, top to bottom, APC, top to bottom. And today, we're already at the bottom. The only thing that is left, if nothing is done, if the president does not rise up to take up the responsibility of taking this country from bottom to top, we are going to go underneath. Because if we came from top to bottom, then it means the next thing, if we continue to descend in that manner, we are going to go underneath. And I don't know how many of you going underneath this means it is our burial now. We are all going to die. So those of you who are keeping quiet, well, me, I have said my own. And if people will take it, fine. If they don't take it, fine and good. They can insult me. They can send EACC to come after me. Even the things that we do right, they will say we have not done right. But me, I have faith in the judiciary. If you come here, EFCC, I'm warning you, if you come here and you do the things that are not right, I will take you to court again. And by the grace of God, I will defeat you in the manner that I did before. Because I stand for truth, equity, fairness, and justice. That is all. Because this country belongs to all of us. It is not about a Fulani president or President Muhammadu Buhari. We have had Fulani president before who are judged to be the best. President Shagari was a Fulani man from the Caliphate. Was a good president. He did well. He was able to reach out to people. He was able to patronize people. He was able to provide security for lives and property. Yaradua came as president, a Fulani man from Katsina. And he did well. Look at what he did. Till tomorrow, nobody has provided a solution to the Niger Delta crisis more than President Yaradua. He was a fulani man. It's about incompetence. It's about non-performance. It's about barefootedness. It's about lame duck. It's about somebody without a vision and direction to lead our country. So I call on President Muhammadu Buhari to resign. If he wants APC to continue, let him hand over to his vice to take us from there. We know the time he transmitted power the other day. Within a very short time, 2 weeks, the vice president was able to turn around several things in this country. And we saw the benefits, we saw the value addition. And so let him do it. In the 1 year or so that he has, I believe that that person can do something better than what we're saying.
Another failed promise by the federal government the state governor wants redeemed is the 10 billion naira resettlement grant for IDPs.
You will recall that more than 3 years, the vice president was here and we went together to visit the IDPs. The 10 billion naira rehabilitation that was promised for Benue State and other states, up to today, we have not gotten anything. The rate of growing out of school children is a dangerous trend for all of us, those of us who are sitting here and for the larger community. It is something that we must prayerfully and take action to ensure that we redeem ourselves out of this. Meanwhile, you can see the support that the same federal government, hypocritical attention to issues of the state, how they are doing it in other states in the federation. They are giving attention to several other states who had similar problems of IDPs and all that. And here, when they even make attempts to reach out to us, it is laughable. I don't want to continue to talk about this, but it is really unfortunate. Our government will talk about providing less than a trailer of food and non-food materials to IDPs to the magnitude of over 1.5 million people. So, and deliberately, at their level, they have ensured that donor agencies attend to other states other than Benue State, that they do not come here so that we can die in our suffering. But one thing I want them to know is that for every human being born on earth is a child of God. Whether you're a Christian or Muslim, whether you're a nobody, but you're a child of God, and God takes care of you. And our people say that the cow without a tail, it is God that chases away the flies. And God will definitely chase away the flies of Benue people that are making them uncomfortable. I want to assure.
Thank you for watching. If the video interests you, please share.